My name is Rose Gracie, and I run the Gracie Nationals in the Gracie World. So I am Horian's daughter, and my dad was one of the creators of the UFC, and he moved to America when I was about 5 years old, and he brought Jiu-Jitsu to America, which was really, really cool. The idea behind the whole Gracie tournaments was first to do something different. I was a little tired of how the competitions were going and how things were happening. I wasn't really happy. So there was a particular match that I watched, and from that match on, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something about it, because if somebody can do something about it, it's gonna be me. So I actually made a list of all the things that I didn't like about Jiu-Jitsu at the time. The referee, the point system, and all that stuff. So I made a list, and then I made a list right next to it of what I would do to fix that list. So that's how the submission-only movement was born. I think sub-only is the way that it should be, obviously, duh, because, I think submission-only, there's no way out of it, because it's what true Jiu-Jitsu is all about. So people are going, they're training at their schools, they're not training to put a point on somebody else, they're trying to submit somebody. My grandpa used to always say that there's two ways of winning a fight. It's either by knockout or somebody giving up. So that's kind of what the idea behind was it.
Thank you to all you girls who showed up. And I mean, it's amazing that this is actually happening. The girls, they want it. You guys want it more than the guys. Man, I don't know how many times girls have stolen the show at EBI, and they're doing special matches. And now we got the tournament. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate this. Hopefully this is the beginning of a new era for women's jiu-jitsu. I don't have to put a fire under all your asses to make you go out there and go for the kill. I don't have to do that. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are gonna go out there and put on a show.
With the women being at EBI, competing at EBI, there was always that opportunity given to them. It started with the little girls, and then it was the women. There was always that opportunity was always there. I think that EBI has always looked women as equals. They're just trying to figure it out how to place them in the correct spot in the right moment. And obviously that happened at EBI 12, which was like probably one of the greatest moments for me, because there was a sense of pride that, we're doing this for us together, the girls, and it was kind of like a little team, and it was really cool, and it was really awesome.
We've been doing women's matches since the early days, and I wanted to do a full-blown 16-woman tournament a couple years ago, but I didn't think the UFC would be into it. I wasn't sure how they'd feel about it, but then they came to me and asked me how I felt about doing an all-woman show, and I was like, you read my mind, let's do it.
You guys are in the biggest stage of the world. Everyone all over the world, I don't want to make you nervous, is watching today through Fight Pass. So make sure you give your best today over there. Have fun, because that's the most important thing you're doing here today. Either you win, either you learn. That's what the old man always said.
And now, for the millions of viewers watching around the world on UFC Fight Pass, pay-per-view, and on UFC.tv, and here with us tonight at the Orpheum Theater in Los Angeles, it's time for EBI 12, the female flyweight.
Bravo Invitational. We are underway. Lead to Alan Clark.
And maybe slip out the back door.
Oh, beautifully. Beautifully done. Alan Clark trying to
got in. She dropped it. Head on guard. Guard.
There's the tap. Gabby Romero. Baby's in trouble, and it's on. Toledo Alencar comes from behind, gets a submission. There it is. There's a tap. Wow.
Catching that's a good X on the arm.
Oh, it's free.
Oh!
Tap out.
Already attacking that neck.
In record time, the quickest submission of the night.
That was impressive.
All right, here we go. Our first quarterfinal of the evening. The #1 seed Toledo Alencar meeting Rachel Cummins. All right, it is the battle of the Gabbies, McComb versus Romero.
Nice pass. Good pressure. The back. Looking for the back.
Very quick by Shen.
Might not get it.
Saw Alencar disengage. He looked at the clock and tried something big there, trying to pull guard. Grab that Kimura, like you said. And McComb now trying to switch. 20 seconds left. Alencar going for it. Cummins very, very defensive. Now she stacks, cannot slam out of it. She goes belly down, arm is extended. Toledo Alencar with less than 10 seconds gets an arm bar stop.
It's right there, but it opens up the escape.
That is extended. It is done. Erin Blanchfield stuck with it. Finishes it.
Grab that leg. Nice guard recovery.
Leg now. Sullivan tap. Lila Smasha on her way to the semifinals. Impressive stuff. Defensive, but ultimately offensive, and it pays off.
You know, just being a part of that was so amazing, and just even my whole training camp was amazing. Like, I really wish I could do that all the time. I wish that was my whole life. I wish that I was just always training for an EBI, because it was really such an amazing experience to feel that high level of athleticism and train like an Olympian, train for something that could win me money and recognition. And, you know, it was just, it felt amazing. And again, being a part of an all-female show was so amazing, such a great experience. And I wish I could do it more, that's for sure.
Well, it hasn't been as easy as Toledo Alencar would have probably liked it to be. Now she meets Gabby McComb in our first semifinal.
Oh, knee bar.
There she goes. McComb trying to defend.
Yeah, because then you're doing a 2-on-1.
Right there.
And we have a winner in overtime by the quickest escape, Gabby McComb.
Gabby McComb is in the finals. Who will face her? Erin Blanchfield or Lila Smadra?
First set right there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that arm's not out yet. That arm's not out yet.
Oh, the tap comes. Erin Blanchfield within regulation. Unbelievable. Erin Blanchfield picking up a huge tap in the final moments of her semifinal. It is all led up to this moment. Gabby McComb, 19 years old, taking on the 18-year-old Erin Blanchfield. The winner will not be popping champagne tonight. This is a very big sign of what is not only happening right now, guys, in front of us, but the future of this sport. Blanchfield coming forward. She's 18 years old, been training for an incredibly long time, 11 years, purple belt. Gabby McComb, a brown belt. Been training for 10 years, primarily stuck to gi grappling, newer to this submission-only type of approach, and now finds herself in the finals.
Gabby is, oh, there she goes for that single. She was attacking that single. Oh, honey hole.
Ooh, nicely done by Blanchfield, getting on top.
Beautiful scissor sweep. A nice scissor sweep.
Top.
Another hip hop.
Wizard position once wrestling, you got it there.
I mean, they're not giving it up easy. They're trying to win, you know what I mean? They're fighting for it. Oh, here we go with an armbar attack. She needs to keep turning, scrape her off. Oh.
Again, rolling with it. Oh,
Erin
Blanchfield able to get free. It looked like time.
She's attacking. She let go of the leg. It's straight. Arms almost straight. It's straight. It's straight. It's straight tap.
There's the tap. Erin Blanchfield is so close to EBI gold. She can taste it. She sits down very confidently. 18 seconds is all she has to get a quicker submission.
This is where champions are made out of right here. You know what I mean? See who's a real champion right here. This is it.
Can the 19-year-old Gabby pull off a miracle? We are underway. Tick-tock goes the clock.
She's turning.
Blanchfield trying to escape. Gabby McComb. More time has elapsed, and that is a wrap. Erin Blanchfield is the first ever women's flyweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner by armbar in overtime. And now, the new EBI 12 female flyweight champion, Erin Cold-Blooded Blanchfield.
Well, it feels great because no one expected me to win. No one even knew my name, I'm sure, like when I came into this, you know, and I always worked really hard, and everyone has their opportunity to like show who they are, you know, and this is mine, so I had to take it and run with it, you know. It feels great, you know, like I just plan on doing this. This is what I want to do with my career. I want to transfer into May, but I want to get an MMA fight like before the year ends and continue on. Like if I'll come back here and I'll do another EBI, and I want to get into the UFC. UFC just made a 125. I figured this will get my name known to Dana White, you know.
As far as the future of females in EBI, there's a big future for females because we're going to keep doing all-female shows. We're going to go through all the divisions, 115, 125, 135, 145. We're doing an all-female show for EBI 16 in Las Vegas, the 135 division, the bantamweights.
The amazing thing about women is that it's a natural process. They're gonna come in. It can't stop us. It's not gonna stop. It was about time the women came about. I mean, the women have been waiting to take over this thing. Yeah, they fight. I think they fight very differently. Like I said, they're not very worried about so much details of it. They're just going for it. They're going for the brawl. And women are very good at what they do with combat sports. You know, they're not afraid of it. I think that's what makes the big difference on it. They're just not afraid of it. They, you know, as they get better, their level raises and that whole thing. It's just, there's no stopping from here. Sorry, boys.